Jamie on the mic, got the stats so tight. Jonathan's fire bringing heat tonight. Justin with the plays, got the game on lock. Jacob's got the style, we're ready to rock. Brothers united, talking all sports, living the bacon. We bring the reports from the field to the court. We call in the free four voices, brothers in the state, pure comedy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 4J Shows, where we're four brothers, four voices, just endless take and pure comedy. My name is Jamie, and I'll let the other brothers introduce themselves.
What's up, guys? The one of the most handsome brothers, Jonathan. Glad to have y'all back for another week, man. Can't wait to get in this with y'all.
What's up? It's your brother Justin. Spurs. What De'Aaron Fox? We don't show up in San Antonio for a little while. Just don't even try to go up there for a little while. I think you just need to go off somewhere. But other than that, ready for this episode.
What's up, Jacob? Congratulations to the Knicks. Celebrate now because next year the North is coming. The Raptors will be in the finals, and we will take it home. So celebrate now. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
just be smoking the dope.
Teams that you could throw in before then, but we'll see.
For sure.
You could have named a lot of other teams, but the Raptors.
But none of y'all's team.
But definitely mine.
Your team is.
Yeah,
You're already switching teams, bro.
Well,
I mean, you've only been a fan for half a season.
I might get relocated on because just in case LeBron retired, bro. So it is what it is.
Bro, this is why you gotta pick. That's why I said you gotta think about your team that you're picking. You can't be just switching up mid-show. Like
my team is LeBron.
I'm Team LeBron too, but I'm also a Raptors fan.
Anywho.
Anyway, speaking of the finals, talk about the Knicks. I mean, straight historic playoff run. I mean, the comebacks, the 13 straight wins. I mean, literally, it just felt like people throw the term around a little bit too much, but like Cinderella type stories. But I mean, the run that they went on, they had a mission from the jump. Honestly, they were on the ropes in the beginning of the year or beginning of the playoff series. Atlanta should have beat them. Like if we're being all actuality, Atlanta had them with the knockout blow and choked it. And then after that, it was almost like that woke them up. And so I mean, I want to give them mad props. Y'all got to be down there when they swept the Cavs and feel the energy. The videos that I saw from last night, they were
that school bus. Oh my God, that school bus.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was just crazy. But I mean, just basketball on the court. Again, every single game this series, minus one, they had crazy comebacks. Like they let themselves dig a hole, and it was like, oh, we're down 20. Now it's time to start playing basketball. I mean, I don't know how they won game 3. I really don't.
That's the thing. It's just when you see like the Spurs, it seemed like in every series they were in, that first on the break.
I know how they lost game 3. De'Aaron Fox is a terrorist. All right. And Wemby is paper mache. He folds under pressure. Okay?
So basically, you saying Wemby's a fraud.
Yeah.
He's young.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't hear all that when LeBron was going up.
Thank you.
I didn't hear all that. LeBron was young.
Thank you.
I just heard LeBron's not the GOAT.
I don't get all the damn excuses. This man with 750. He's 17. Talking about he young. I hear that
he
shit.
He is young.
But I don't give a damn. They never gave.
If you wanted to be the greatest, if they want to put your name in the greatest of all time, you can't have no blemishes.
All that
LeBron.
All that training with the Marines and all this martial art combat shit he doing, cutting his hair. Damn it, we don't hear all that. All that just win one game in the final, bro. I don't hear all that.
In game 4, when they needed you most, you missed the 2 free throws. Like, come on.
Game 4 that they had to come back. When?
Yeah, it's game 4. Game 4. Game 3 they won. Game 3 they still almost lost. Y'all remember? They almost gave it.
They did. Mm-hmm. He did miss the 2 clutch free throws. And Fox, I know he's going to sleep on it or it's going to wreck him for a while, but I don't know why he didn't dribble it out.
It's one of those bonehead decisions that I think truly just swing the series back to the Knicks. I think if you were able to go and tie it up 2-2, you split at each other's house, then you come back, you're a little bit calmer going into your own house. You got 2 games now at home, possibly, if you can win them. But now you have the advantage if you pull that out. So as much as like I said, I was joking on him at the beginning, like De'Aaron Fox, like I know, like you said, he's just going. That is just something that is probably going to stick with him for his whole career because you never know if you're even going to get back there. Now, if you stay with the Spurs and with Wemby, and I won't call them fraud watch. I do think they're a young, very, very young team. You kind of saw that as the games was going on, that Jalen Brunson was using bet moves at the 3-point line in that fourth quarter. And I think he got him jumped like 3 times. And that's just 3 points. That's 9 free points for him. So that's like where a young team is making those late decision, boneheaded mistakes like how they did last night. And it just caught up to him. And Jalen Brunson just knew how to play into it because what he did in that fourth quarter was, I mean, it was technical, and he just knew what to do and where to go for these young guys. They just couldn't keep up with that type of basketball IQ, and that's why I think definitely the better. I don't know if I would say even the better team won. I think the just more skilled team won because I think the Spurs
The more
have
experienced team won.
And so all props to the Knicks. Mitchell Robertson, I'll be shocked. Like you're gonna have to pay him more. Like I mean, because even though Cat fouled out, Cat gave you 2. Mitchell was, he was bullying Wemby down there. Oh, okay, 4. I guess towards the end, but Mitchell Robinson bullying OG Anunoby, his defense on Wemby towards the end, that was very good. When he was like, I think they were almost about to go back up by 2, and he posted him under the goal. How you post a 7'10" guy under the goal, don't know. But all props to them. And Josh Hart, hey, love your team, dog, because there were so many times where it's like, hey, dog, you're making some boneheaded mistakes too. But they just got bailed out. So props to the Knicks. But I definitely see the Spurs getting back there because the reason I keep saying I don't know if Fox is going to be able to go back, I think Dylan Harper is definitely, if he's not in the rotation, the starting rotation next year, they're not being serious because that young guy balled in the closing out game in his first year. So you have to keep that type of talent needs to be on the floor more.
Take Fox out, put Harper in.
Almost at, I mean, but then you look at Stephon Castle. I mean, it went until the last moment of the game. Now you did put a putback that was helping y'all close the lead, but you going 0 for 8 before that putback. That's not acceptable either at 30 minutes. Like you got to do more. So
again, very, very young team.
Oh yeah,
very young team. But one thing I said, the game that showed their age the most to me was that a historic comeback, coming back for 26 points.
It's 29.
They play.
No.
Oh yeah,
Was it 29?
29.
mm-hmm.
They played into the Knicks game plan. They switched out. Once you're up by that much, especially that late in the game, slow things down. But instead of slowing things down, they started shooting 3 balls. They started doing a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't need to. Like, why settle for the 3 when you can go in and you got such a big lead? Take the 2. You don't have to match the 3s that the other side's making. But it was like the other side started making 3s, and it was like, oh, we got to answer. No, your lead's too big. But I think that's where the veteranship of New York came. Every time they got a hole dug on them, they didn't panic. They played their game. They did in that first half with the historic comeback. That first half, I do feel like Brunson started pressing a hair too much. When that lead started growing, but it was almost like they went into halftime and said, hey, chill. Play us ball. Play us ball. Let's not do this. And they came out of halftime. That jump was crazy, man.
But
It was crazy.
Where also you see that young naivety is like they did have that historic 3-point barrage in that first half. And to what your point of saying is like when you come out in the second half, when you have a lead that wide, don't try to keep on this. You went on a historic run already. You're not
Exactly.
going to probably replicate another historic run of threes like that.
Just play your game.
Yep. And that's where I would also say, and that we were talking earlier, where I think that's where Wemby needs to put on size, because if you're up 29 and then I could pass to a 7'10" guy in the post and he could just back you down for 24 seconds and possibly gonna make 60% of his shots that he puts up, then you don't have to worry about going out to the three-pointer and trying to score and having all these fast guards hoping that they can hit a hole. You can just pass it down to your big guy, because I mean that's what was like a luxury of Shaq. You grow a lead and then you throw it to him in the post and you back him down, you get your big man tired, and then that way your small guards can actually come in, but then their big guards are so tired that it's hard for them to be able to rise up with them again, because now they're fresh legs because they've been just sitting there waiting while Wemby's backing them down. So that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I think they're going to bounce back, but it definitely showed, like, I just think the Knicks just had too many vets on that team, and they just understood what to do in those key crucial moments and how to swing that momentum back in their favor.
I'll say one thing: Wemby needs to develop a post game if they ever want to have a chance of even.
He needs a couple more post moves for sure.
You see him get in the post, and Cat was just backing him down, or Miss Robertson was just backing him down. It's just like, bro, I don't know what he could do, like how he could put on more weight or something, because he needs it. Because they're just bullying him down in the post. Like, wasn't it? I think it was game 4 where you just saw him. He was just falling down at the end, and it's just like, you can't fall down there. You got to body him and get up there, you know.
But in the grand scheme of things, they were in every single game. Like they were in every single game. They really were. And so, like, what was it? Game 1, Wemby has the shot to give them the lead and win it, and they got the play that they wanted, and that lets you show, though, if you watch that play, Wemby did the same move he always does, and the defender knew what was coming. And that's where everybody was like, yeah, he needs to get another move, because it's like, I knew what he was going to do, and it kind of makes you wonder if they should have maybe set that shot up with somebody else maybe. But then again, I also get it. Put it in your star's hands. So let's see what happens. And then I want to say game 2 was when they actually took it out of Wemby's hands and put it in Castle's hands, but it just still didn't really work out. So
I was going to say, is that not the one where they're driving to potentially take the lead or extend the lead? They're up by 1, and then he hits Castle in the back, and that's where Jalen Brunson comes and grabs the ball and it was able.
That was game 2, I think.
Yeah,
I think that was game 2. So it's like, it's just, I don't know. They showed a lot of young sets in it. So I don't know. It was a good series, though. It was a good series, even though it was 4-1. Like 4-1, technically, historically, doesn't sound like it was a good series. But if you watch any of those games, the Spurs could have, minus the first game, the Spurs could have walked away with any of them. Any of them, they could have walked away with it.
Literally could have.
So.
I did hear reports that De'Aaron Fox execution is scheduled in San Antonio if he does show up. So I will say, like, please do not go to San Antonio. They will get you, De'Aaron Fox. Do not go there.
Bro, do y'all think it's crazy how outside this game at Madison Square Garden, the police officers let all that stuff happen? Like, I seen so many people get their ass whooped, chairs thrown. Like, y'all, and the police just sitting there watching. I remember one guy was a black dude. He got jumped by like 6 people, and the police just sitting there watching. And then,
what you want them to do? Get jumped with them?
What the fuck is going on?
They gonna get jumped with them.
They the police. They the police. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm just watching the video. I said, what the police did? That's how the police right there watching with me.
Okay, why are you wearing a Spurs jersey in New York? Like, come on now.
What you mean?
It's a game, bro. It's not a game, bro.
Bro, okay. I understand it's a game, but you know how New York fans are.
No, that's not an excuse.
Who in your right mind thinks I'm gonna go wear a Spurs jersey in New York right now?
So you tell me it's okay for people to assault me, aggravated assault me, actually.
No. I'm not saying it's okay. But am I saying it's not okay to wear a Spurs jersey in New York when you know
Wow.
they haven't
No,
won
it
in
is
15
okay.
years.
No. It is okay to wear a Spurs jersey in
No,
New
it's
York.
not. That's like asking for trouble, bro. That's like asking
No,
for
it's
trouble.
supporting your team.
All right.
What are you talking
Well,
about? They're not right.
While you
They don't get
supporting your
around
team,
right
you gonna
to
get
put
your
their
hands
hands on
beat
me.
in, bro.
They don't
Common
Jacob,
sense
right to put
doesn't.
their hands.
Bro.
So Jonathan, what he's saying is, if he ever was to go to a Steelers Ravens game, he can't wear his Steelers stuff to a Ravens game because he knows better. He knows what he's walking into.
Well, first of all,
Exactly.
I'm in Baltimore. I know for a fact that after the game, I need to take my jersey off, so I'm taking it off. Like, what do you mean?
Look, we might get you in.
I've been to
What
watch.
you talking about?
I've been to a lot of away games. I ain't never took my jersey or nothing off. I've never took my
I'm
jersey.
talking about going with somebody to the Bama LSU game. You think I'm gonna take that jersey off? You better. I'll be in there just like that Spurs fan, just rocking them.
You're right. No.
You going this year, Justin?
You know,
I'm trying to.
right.
Yeah,
Me too. I'm trying
in LSU.
I'm trying to go this year too.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know. Mm-hmm. I want to go. I just want to go to Death Valley, but
yeah, me too.
Ooh, man, I'm ready.
Me too.
But all I gotta say is you've seen all the videos leading up to it. What they were doing after the games, not even when they were in the finals, just in the conference finals, they were destroying stuff. And you gonna go in there and wear a Spurs jersey? At a certain point, you just gotta throw your hands up and be like, bro, you an idiot.
At the same time,
still nobody right to put their hands on me, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I understand it's not right, but
what about you?
You can't have a pistol in New York.
Have a pistol in New York, so you good. You just gotta throw hands. I mean, you just going out there. You know for a fact you're looking for trouble if you wear a Spurs jersey in New York right now.
No, I'm not. I'm supporting my team.
Yes, you are.
I have the luxury abilities to travel with my team that I'm a fan of. What are you talking about? I shouldn't be punished by that because I want to support my team in another state. That's crazy.
Speaking of traveling, though, I mean, half that crowd at that last game was the Knicks.
That was crazy.
Such
an historic franchise, too.
It was a chance for them to win, so I guess they had to go ahead and show up. I thought they were going to bring it back.
It was just wild how many Knicks fans were there. Like when they were celebrating, I was like, "Holy crap!" Like the whole lower bowl almost was Knicks at the end of the game. Now they were mixed; they were spread out, but at the end of the game, I was like, "Dang, the whole lower bowl feels like it's a Knicks." So I don't know. It was a great series.
I know Charles Barkley happy because him and the fat woman in San Antonio can't party because the Spurs didn't win.
But honestly, though, this is one of the best playoff series, minus the OKC games. This is one of the best playoff series, or playoff NBA playoffs. It's been one of the most exciting ones we've had in a long time.
I see that.
From top to bottom, I'm talking about from the play-in games to the finals. One of the best playoff game series we've had in a long time.
Yeah, true. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Man. That makes sense. I get it now. That makes sense.
I think it's just so exciting. I think another reason why I think there's more excitement to it is these three teams, the Knicks, the Spurs, and OKC, are still so young. Even though I said that the Knicks have more vet experience, they're so young that it makes you excited because this is the next 4 or 5 years we're about to watch these battles and how intense they get and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're discounting Boston coming back into the picture and them getting back healthy, and Jason Tatum now has a better year on that Achilles and stuff like that. So then you're gonna have my Pacers coming back in there, and Tyrese Halliburton ready to dominate. And I mean, you never can count out like Luka, and if LeBron comes back, I mean, who's to say that they can't go on some type of magical run again with a full season under the belt, hopefully. But it just makes you excited for the future. But great series.
Honestly, there's more parity than in a while because for a while you kind of knew which teams were going to get there. Now you're talking about coming out of the West. It's a question mark. Is it OKC or is it the Spurs now? Like, is it either one of them? Even though leading up to that series, everybody was like, it's straight OKC, but no, it really is. Who is it? Coming out of the East.
I was about to say, you can't forget Ant. You can't forget Ant and them.
I was about to say Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah, Timberwolves. They need just a little bit more. They need, actually, I don't know.
They need one more piece. I think
would
they
have
need one more
loved to
piece.
see them without what's his name getting hurt.
You think if you think Ant don't get hurt, you think they actually could have got the Spurs this time?
Well, not even Ant. They lost. I mean, they had a lot of injuries
Yeah.
coming through. They had yeah,
Ayo.
yeah. Injuries going in, so it's like I want to know what that series would have looked like with them at full power because they were playing some ball.
Yes.
Like they were playing some ball. Then they had injuries, and they
Yep.
still were performing. But it's like, what would have happened?
Yep.
But speaking of injuries, that's one thing they were saying with the Knicks. This is the first time in a long time when they played series minus what's his name missing one game. They played everybody at their full
Yep.
strength
Yep.
for the entire playoff run.
Yep.
And so, like, I've heard somebody was saying Mickey Mouse run, but I was like, no, they played every team at their full strength. So I don't know. I just think this playoffs was one of the best ones we've seen in a hot minute, and I really enjoyed all of it. So
Oh yeah. Predictions.
Also,
Go
think
ahead.
so because
quick
Go ahead.
predictions of who you think is going to be finals next year. Just off the top of your
Whoever
mind. Don't even
LeBron's
think
at.
about it.
Wherever LeBron's at.
Wherever LeBron's at.
I'm with James with that. Whenever LeBron is.
I think it will be a rematch. Knicks Spurs.
Raptors
All right.
versus Lakers.
No,
Oh, that's
Why the
easy.
Lakers?
I want to change mine. I think the Pacers go back, and then they take down the Spurs as well to show, hey, I didn't get hurt. Or they go back to play OKC again. There's Pacers,
Ooh.
OKC, and then Halliburton goes, nah, I'm not. I'm here the entire time. This time, don't count me out. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
Cool. Well, anyway, speaking of that, the news that happened over the past couple of weeks and stuff like that, since we previously recorded, honestly, I think we recorded the night before the verdict came out last time of
Brendan
for
was-
Brendan. Okay, but yeah, the local judge comes out and says that Brendan can play. Right, comes out and says it.
Wait,
And
I got a quick question before you continue. To clarify something, where did that judge is alumni of?
Texas Tech.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew about that as well. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. So he comes out and says that he can play and then he set their appeal trial for February 2027, the week after the college football playoff national championship. I just want to throw that out there too. So he said, if y'all want to appeal, that's the day I'm going to set for the appeal date. So, which I think they're going to do something. They're going to change it. But with that being said, that he comes out, he says that he can play, and the backlash from all that is more of what I want to talk about. Not just the court case, but the backlash. The ADs coming out saying we won't play them. Like we will forfeit every single game. Other conferences ADs coming out and telling every single sports in their department, do not schedule them for anything. Do not schedule them. Soccer, nothing. Don't schedule them for nothing. And it makes me really curious. It's the first time in a long time that you don't really hear two sides of it. Because, a lot of these hearings, it's like, oh, yeah, I see both sides. It feels like the entire college football world is like, nah, bro. No, we're done with all this. Stop. So I want to kind of hear what y'all have to say about it.
So he actually betted on games that he played in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
That's where
He was a part of the teams or
$90,000.
he played.
So I think that's what I have a personal issue
Same.
with. Especially, well, see, it's my thing. I personally don't see a problem with betting on myself and my team to win. But if we bet on my team to lose,
No.
now I think that's
drawing the line.
It did come out.
Drawing the line.
He did come out. He never betted on his team to lose. It was always to win, or it was prop bets. So it was never that he betted on his team to lose.
Okay, see the prop bets I have a problem with too.
Yeah,
Because as a quarterback, he is the one that can determine and basically actually go over or under on those prop bets. Like that's
Like, one
okay.
of the
Now
prop
that's why
bets he did, like he knew their receiver was hurt or something, so he propped
yeah.
that the running back was going to run hit the over on yards, but he knew they were scheming because the receiver was hurt. Like he was doing stuff like that. Like, but my thing
An
is, I
inside
don't care.
trader.
Let's say,
I'm not mad
wait. Let's
about
say allegedly, just in case we get something wrong,
allegedly.
so we're trying to get these feelings hurt.
Allegedly. Anyway, allegedly. But like my issue is the betting. I feel like there's a line you can cross. I feel like, hey man, if you're gonna throw some bets, do everything but the sport you play.
Yeah,
You can do NFL or the league you're in. You could do NFL, you could do NBA. If you would have said he betted every NBA, every NFL, all that kind of stuff, I'd been like, cool.
Mhm.
But then you said, oh, he did college football. I'm like, and then you said he did the team he was playing on. That's where I draw the line. No, man, you can't do that. Same thing. Pete Rose.
Yep.
Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame, but he betted on, and like you said, Jonathan, Pete Rose, though, he never betted for his team to lose. He was betting on himself. Oh, I'm gonna keep my hitting streak this week. I'm gonna have 3 hits this game. Like he was betting on himself that he was gonna go do something. Went out there and did it, but they kept that man out of the Hall of Fame. I think that boy shouldn't play football at all.
Where's his homeboys at? Where his cousins at?
Oh, that's
If
what
you
he was
want to,
doing. That's another issue. He wasn't even old enough to gamble.
Yeah.
He was using his friend's account.
Yeah.
so at this point then, allegedly y'all think I am betting. Allegedly.
It's not
No.
allegedly. I think they got him.
He self-reported, so it isn't
He came out and
allegedly.
said it.
He's self-reported. There's no allegedly here. I think what this is, and again, this is allegedly. This is what I think. I think somebody was about to report it, and so what they did to get ahead of it is try to speed run this thing. So I'm going
they're
to
finna extort him.
self-report. I'm going to make
They're
the
finna
court
extort
date
him?
right here. That way, y'all have to make a decision right now. I'm going to do it in Texas, where Texas Tech alumni are. Now, the first judge had to recuse himself, but then the second judge, they come to find out, still Texas Tech, because that's where everybody there is Texas Tech alum. And guess what? The appealing court, 4 of the 5 judges are Texas Tech's grads. So even when it goes to the appeal court, they're Texas Tech's grads. I just go back to also like former players of the game, because I heard Darius Butler's take on it. It's the integrity of the game. So now you're going to have fans go, oh, so now you're saying it's only a 2-game suspension? Well, I know they're betting on themselves. I know he didn't catch that ball because he probably had, I only need this. I got the under on these catches. I know that quarterback threw it a little bit too far ahead or behind because he didn't want that receiver to get the over on his yards or something like that. That's now what every fan is going to think, because you basically said, hey, I know billions of dollars are going around in this thing, but you only get 2 games on the wrist. Bam. And then you're going to let them play? Like, that's insane. Like, the integrity's gone then. There's no reason that no fan should ever speculate that these players ain't betting on themselves, and because there's no punishment. And then, how mad are you of the players who have self-reported about betting, but they were betting on other stuff, not on their teams, and they got kicked off teams? So why would you even do that?
Suspended indefinitely and everything, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, I think, wasn't it Keyshawn Boudier not even that long ago? He betted and he got kicked, and then he eventually got to go to the NFL, but like he couldn't play no more. So he's like, what are we doing? Like, this isn't like, he even got suspended in the NFL for what he did. Like, that's how serious it was about the integrity of the game. And now you're just letting this kid go, well, we made an example out of everybody else, but you get the exception because you self-reported.
Because you went to rehab.
Yeah, like that's insanity to me.
Boy, that game problems.
We have already seen players like, y'all remember that player from last year. Remember he caught the ball and then ran out of bounds.
Yes,
like he was running inside of the line and he ran
I
out.
remember
We're going to
that.
start seeing more.
I remember that.
It's a
Alabama
2-game
State.
suspension.
Alabama State, the 4 guys on Alabama State basketball just got kicked off the team because they were taking bets. And that's crazy. $2,000 to throw a game was not enough for them to take. $2,000 risk on scholarship was not enough.
No.
No.
Also,
Yeah.
another thing is, I'm sorry if I'm a dude, if I'm like a dude on the team and you bet against the team and you like threw a game,
Right.
we got some problems in that locker room right now. You know?
They're claiming like the ones he did in Indiana, he wasn't technically playing while but he's betting on the sideline. Who's to say he didn't do something to that man before he went out there? Who's to say he didn't try to get in somebody's ears like, hey man, I kind of got this. Hey dog, I got you for like 5 more yards. Like, go out there and call your own play and give me the little 5. Like, who's to say he didn't do that? So even if he wasn't even participating in those games, allegedly, who knows what he's doing on that sideline? Who knows what he's saying? Who knows what he's changing?
That's just a homeboy looking out for homeboy. They just like call your brother and say, "Hey, can you lie for me real quick?" I'm just saying.
$90,000.
It went up one bet though, but I'm just saying.
And then
this is the degrees coming in at. Degrees coming in at. Because you already get NIL money. Well, you are going to school for free. You know, we working for free.
He was the highest
paid
everything you want. Quarterback. He was the highest paid transfer quarterback.
So my thing is, though, so at this point, can you really say this is not greed? He does have a sickness?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Saying his 30, he's been doing it for 3 years. Saying 30 days in rehab, is that really going to stop him from gambling? 2 games suspension. Oh, they only got me for 2 games. He wasn't even legally allowed to gamble. He found ways around it, and it wasn't legally allowed to gamble. Nah, bro.
I'm trying to figure out though if he had other people to bet for him, what happened for him to go ahead and self-report?
Someone was going to report.
I think somebody was going to drop the story.
I think somebody was going to.
How did they find out?
They told him.
Some family or cousins going to extort him or something?
Let's say
they probably went like, we're probably going to drop this story if you don't.
Or either it got leaked, or let's say he is using somebody else's account to do it. Let's say like that dude got cheated out of something, like he didn't get everything that he was supposed to after this bet, or hey, you promised me I was going to get this, and you promised you were going to do this, and I lost a lot, so now I'm going to report you for it. Yeah, it's all allegedly. I don't really. It's speculation, but there's so many different things. But this is like my thing with it. What's now going to stop a bench player or a second stringer from doing that, knowing you're just going to get 2 game suspension? Like if I'm already not playing and now I can make a little bit more cash on the side, and I wasn't already going to play anyway, so a 2 game suspension. I mean,
and I know the first string in front of me is hurt, so he's not going to get the ball a lot. So I'm a bet the under on him.
Like
he's just being sent out there to be a decoy.
Or if I'm like a 5th or 6th streamer and I'm not getting NIL money like everybody else, what's going to stop me from just, hey, I know everything about our team. I know what scheme we're about to do against y'all. Like, what's going to stop me? It's the 2 game suspension. I wasn't going to play anyway. It's like, okay. That's the only thing. It's the integrity. Like
I got another question.
They preach it all the time.
Hope these.
What do y'all think about the Texas? What's his name? I forgot who does like the law. What is it called? The Attorney General.
Attorney General.
Yeah, they came out and said, Big 12, if you say that y'all won't play against Texas Tech, we will bring a lawsuit against you.
They said they'll seek legal action or not.
But my thing is, how can you tell me what to do? I'm a different thing. Like, even though it's a law that he can play, doesn't mean I have to play against him.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what it.
I
feel like they're putting themselves in such muddy waters. And what's sad is the person who's funding Texas Tech, the billionaire I was talking about last week. I wish I could remember his name.
The one you gave props to last week.
I know that. I hate that now.
You did, and I get why you did, because everybody was saying, "Hey, this guy's actually sounding the same," because it seems like he's trying to push for better things. But then all of a sudden, he comes out the woodwork, start talking. He's clapping at everybody.
Yes.
Like, no, y'all trash. No, look at this. Look at this. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I don't know. I think this is the one time in so long that the NCAA actually looks like the good people on this, because they were going to suspend him indefinitely, which was the right call. That's what you should have did. You got to save the integrity of the game and drop the hammer every single time it happens. There is no exceptions to the rule. You drop the hammer every single time. So this is one of those rare times where everybody's trying to get rid of the NCAA, but the NCAA actually looks like they actually are the only ones with their heads on straight. Because everybody's reacting the same. I was about to say, my bad. Yeah, everybody's reacting the same. It's just this is a bad look for Texas Tech. Like, this is not what you should die on the sword about. Is just so you can have one quarterback that you're not going to think about in 6 years. You're not going to think about him again. I mean, let's be real. He ain't like he's some Hall of Famer.
And he's not even that good.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
y'all are throwing it all away for somebody. Like, I can see if it was like a Joe Burrow, a Baker Mayfield, like something.
You want to risk your program on a pretty solid quarterback?
No. I'm not saying I'm risking my program, but he's not a bad quarterback. Like, he was a good pickup in the transfer portal. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he was a good pickup in the transfer portal. I just don't.
Good enough to destroy your entire reputation.
I kind of hope if they do play him, I do hope the teams actually go out there and don't play.
I do too. Make a stand.
But you say that though, but they have a risk and they're gonna forfeit the team, bro. Well, you still I'm a forfeit the game.
But wait. I have a question though. Let's say what if the committee comes out and say if you have any loss against Texas Tech, we're not taking it in consideration.
Who's to say they don't?
Oh man, come on, bro. Now you doing that. You keep adding too much to the game now, bro.
What do you mean?
Because
you're making a stand.
You acting like he's doing it. He's throwing the game. He's not intending throwing the game to win.
Who's to say he isn't now?
But who's to say he isn't?
Like all his losses.
How can you prove that he didn't?
Bad picks and losses. How do we know he didn't have?
Because you can trace those bets. Because you can trace the bets.
But we already know he was using other accounts from other people. So how do we know?
Y'all just said earlier that he takes bets, but not on himself to lose or the team to lose. Y'all just said that now.
But
you don't know. You don't. That's what's being reported. You don't know that.
How do you know they were? That's what we're saying. Allegedly. Is he didn't put their. But no, what we're saying is he doesn't put into question his integrity. Now, anytime he throws a pick, you start thinking, I wonder if he had half pick over and under on himself. Like, especially
if he tries to make that last minute, quick, tightest window throw to like someone who doesn't seem like they should even be involved in the play, but maybe he needed yards on him. You know what I'm saying? Like little things like that.
I already think all the quarterbacks doing that. So it won't change my mind about any of them. I think all of them doing it.
But that's what's crazy, and that's why,
what we're trying to get rid of.
Is because we're already thinking this at some points. Like, you bring it up almost every single show. I think they got money on the game. Somebody got money on the game. We bring it up every show. Now we know a dude literally got money on the game. You want to let him keep playing? No.
Bro, he got money on the game to overperform. I like that.
No.
But how do you know when he don't switch?
And I'm only using this.
Y'all right.
I'm only using this as scenario based. So for this quarterback, I apologize. I'm not saying you are doing nothing. But let's say like Tua. Let's say we found out like someone like him, he sit there doing some type of bet like that, and he gets caught. And he gets caught doing it. Would you be mad if he only got a 2-game suspension the next season coming up after he got caught betting on himself and on his team?
Okay, so with Tua, we're gonna give Tua a medical pass on this because he don't know where he be at on Tuesdays afternoons.
Okay, wait, no. That dude in the NBA, what's his name?
Terry Rozier.
Was it Bear?
Terry Rozier. Should Terry Rozier be able to play again?
No.
Okay,
exactly.
So why?
That's why this kid should play.
What's your argument for Sorsby right now?
Because it's well documented. Terry Rozier betted the under on himself.
Where that Tucker was
he didn't do that either.
But that's my problem though. That's my problem. It's documented that he was throwing games. It's not documented this man is selling the game. It's just documented that he's betting on them, and that's just for him to overperform. That's why I had the problem at. If you're gonna bet on yourself to win. But
you can't bet at all.
I know. I'm just saying, if he does it, I would rather him do it to where they overperform, opposed to just throwing a game. And if you throwing a game, now I got problems.
But here's my problem with that. And then let me just throw this scenario out to you. Now, let's say he's going for that over, and y'all have the game secured. You're up a touchdown already. There's 3 minutes left in the game, but he needs maybe 15 more passing yards, and he's going to get a big payout. So then he changes the play. He then throws a pick and now it's a pick six on the other way, and now your team is now down for something. Then potentially now you have thrown the game because you had the lead, but then you went for that player prop that you were going for, and now you've done put your whole team in a downward spiral and lost the game because you were trying to get those extra yards instead of just playing the game of football.
As long as he ain't playing for Alabama, I don't give a damn.
But Jonathan, the way you feel, Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame, right?
I feel as if he should be. He should have another court case where he can plead his case.
Well,
Yes.
he's dead now, so
Yeah, he kind of passed away.
His
all
family,
right.
his family members.
I
His family
just
members.
that's where
I
I
do
say you're
think-
still.
I think
you-
Pete Rose, because he at least it was documented that he only betted it on himself. That he
But
should-
he
it
bet on
doesn't
himself.
matter.
No,
I'm gonna go out
But
and have four hits.
that's what I'm saying.
Who's to
That's
say-
what I'm saying.
But again, who's to say on a game where he got a call to maybe take a pitch or he got a call to do something, and then he does the opposite because he's trying to get his bet and it throws the game. How would you feel as a teammate that he did not listen to the call?
He said, "I bet on me."
Yeah.
Do y'all know Michael? Y'all know
he
Michael
was moving.
Francesi? I know Michael Francesi. Michael Francesi. He was actually a mob figure back in the day, and he talks about how the mob potentially not potentially,
I know
but
what
they
you're
get these
talking
guys.
about. Mhm.
They get these guys into gambling debt. Like they actually get them to be in debt somehow, and then now they influence them to throw this game. With you got Jalen, you said earlier. I say this all the time. Vegas made a call, which the mob is very big in Vegas. So I do think that at some point you start out, I'm only betting for myself to win. I do think once you become into that hole, it's gonna be a problem, and somebody could potentially coach this player to start throwing the under. So yeah, so now I get where y'all coming from. Now I can get to where you could be in that hole, and I'm now influenced to throw the game because it's a high stake game, and I'm in a hole to whoever. So, I mean, they said 90 bands. He transferred $60,000 to two friends. First of all, I need a homeboy like that. Give me $6,000 to go bet. I ain't gonna bet probably about 10,000 on you, but that's about it, my boy. I'm keeping everything else. But still, I do think that it could start out that I'm only gonna bet to myself to overperform. But once we get to this point where we're so deep in the hole, I'm gonna have to start doing something that I know for a fact that I can underperform. I know for a fact I can underperform. I'm throwing the game at the points. I do. I get what y'all saying. Now I do. It's not right. It's not right.
It's just,
They can't let him play.
But
If that
can't.
man plays,
I hate that the Texas Tech fans are also like, well, legally it's fine, so I don't know why they're complaining. Like, we all know.
So that's another question I got, and I guess I need to look into the laws more. But legally, how is he not going to jail or something? Because he admitted I was underage and gambling. I used somebody else. That's got to be something.
Well, because Jamie, the attorney general is already coming out and saying the attorney general would have to charge him.
They have to bring the
already
charges.
came
Yeah,
out and
they
said
have to bring
that
the charges
he's in
to
favor of them. So that's why he's not going to jail because you don't have right now. You don't have a victim. The attorney general would be the victim because the state is the victim. And I mean, this is where folks don't believe in the system.
Yeah.
Or no, the sports betting apps are the victim because they're the one that was they're the one that was under suspicion that this guy was supposed to be of age to vote, right?
You know, I
Yeah.
wonder
So they
if
was
like
frauded.
a DraftKings or something
They
is like,
could.
hey, look, we need to hold the integrity of our app because you could lose people who are now going, hey, I know gambling is addicting. I get that part, but who's to say like would that not even bring more people onto your app? Even
No,
if it's just
okay.
on for
Hey, he
play.
got away with it.
Even if it's just for play.
So
What
they
you- what
forfeit
they
the
were
money
probably
that
worried
they got from them?
Like what if he has to repay every bet or something? Like
No, I'm talking about them.
They'll probably be more worried about if they do that, then they might get banned in Texas. So they
Exactly.
ain't
So they're gonna push the issue. They're gonna push the issue. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ban them and see.
That makes
I mean,
sense.
come on.
That makes sense because now I'm pushing the issue where we have underage kids on sports betting, and it's a problem in our state. So we're gonna we just gonna ban it from our state.
Yep, and they ain't gonna that's why they ain't gonna push it.
I ain't gonna push
I don't
the issue.
know.
You're right, Jacob. That makes a whole lot more sense right there.
Surely, I'm sure there's some type of loophole. Some university or somebody's going to be able to pull another judge into this to change this outcome. But it's just
Well,
not
they
a good
got to
look.
do a trial sooner.
So,
The
Yeah.
fact
so
that
this
they
is
set the appeal trial for February 2027 is
Yeah.
crazy.
no. They're supposed to have a meeting. I think I read they're supposed to come back to court Monday. Oh no, it's already passed. Sorry. Yeah, but look, his statement on May 16 says, Swordsby wrote that bets made me feel like I was supporting the team when I was not playing in games, much like fans betting on their hometown teams to win. It was a way to make me feel more connected to my team and when I wasn't playing. I always bet on Indiana to succeed. The Swordsby never bet on the Indiana team and or individual members of the team in the game in which he participated. He did not engage in any activity that is designed to influence the outcome or integrity of intercollegiate contest or in an effort to affect win-loss margins, which is quoted point shaving.
Yeah, but how do you indefinitely improve that? Or how can you for sure prove he didn't say something
So
to somebody?
so Justin, if he's self-reported,
Yeah.
do you not think that he included the people that he betted under? So that means you have a profile. You can go back and trace every bet.
No, what I'm saying is
he ain't gonna tell if he told somebody to do something or point shaving because that's a federal crime. So he wouldn't self-report that part. I'll
because
self-report that.
and then
Well,
John
no,
John,
I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. You have a profile. You can go back and look on every bet that I said. So you telling me I come in and say reported and said that Justin betted $30,000 for me between this time frame, but let's say 2 weeks before I started using Justin to bet for me, he wasn't doing the under on Indiana. So how you know we won't say that you did this? You know what I'm saying? So I'm
but
saying
this
is
is
you can
but
go
this
back
is
and look and see who betted what.
but this is what I'm saying. If he let because again, if it's just if they're gonna win or lose, I like that one I can see what you're saying. But if it is player prop betting, who's to say, hey, I put he goes up to the running back or he goes up to the receiver or he goes up to the linebacker goes, I put that you need 5 more yards. Can you really go out there? Hey, brother, I need these 5 yards, dog. Like I need them. That's influencing the game. It's influencing the game. You're changing the margins of your bet. Nobody else has that pleasure to be on the sideline to talk to the player to let him know I need those 5 yards. Nobody else gets
Or
that.
even if you do it, or even if you do it slyly, he could even do it slyly. Hey, he's in the quarterback's ear because he's a backup.
Yeah.
Hey man, I noticed Jalen wide open on this play. Hey, when you go back out there, look peek here, look Jalen. When Jalen wouldn't be his actual read, and now he had a prop bet that he was going to get a catch. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between that and then telling your homeboy, hey bro, you playing like shit, dog?
Because
it's motivation.
But then Jonathan, this
It's
is another question I got for you. What is to say if he was so bad that he had to go into rehab, how are we to just believe that it just stopped when he started playing? What proof can you have? Because we know he betted. You know he bet on his team while he was on the teams. So what's to say that all of a sudden he just didn't do it anymore?
Or he got an account we don't know about.
Or a buddy that we don't know about that he didn't tell about this account, this buddy that he betted on.
That's
had
now the integrity is gone.
He said per him, once I became part of the active roster with an opportunity to play, I immediately stopped betting on Indiana.
But
However,
I was
my
so addicted.
gambling on other sports did not stop. It escalated and became compulsive. When it started small, when I was in high school, turned the day to have a bet on all kinds of sports. So
He's been betting since high school.
This man said some sports that this man said some sports that I didn't follow had no interest in like tennis and Romanian soccer.
Oh, he was down bad.
That
He was
boy down bad,
So y'all
bro.
think him going to rehab? We seen drug addicts. We seen all these guys come in and out of rehab. So we think 30 days in rehab is going to stop something he's admitted he's been doing since high school.
Yeah.
And you just, like I said, he could say that, and I can't prove it because obviously I don't have all the data and all that stuff that the betting apps do. But again, with that, I doubt it just leaves that question of doubt is who's to say you stopped when you got active in playing? Who's to say?
Oh, look.
No,
You
he
can
said
scroll
he
on the
quit
stage.
betting on his. He said he
No,
started
no.
betting on the other sports when he was active.
Well, look,
Yeah.
he said he appeared in 10 games, made 7 starts in Indiana in 2023. Said he was unaware of an October 2022 bet on the under for Indiana's quarterback passing yards or a September 2023 bet on the under for the first half of a Hoosier football game. Said sources became aware of the bets only after the betting data was made available to his attorneys.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure. Allegedly, but I'm sure.
But, hey, yeah,
Admit to
go
all of
ahead.
these, but I
But
admit
I'm not
all
gonna
of
admit
these
them too.
except for the federal crime. That's what I'm telling you. He admitted all of them except for to the federal crime because once it
Yeah,
becomes point shaving, it's a crime.
Yeah, he need to go ahead and they need to go ahead and ban him, bro. They need to go ahead and ban because he gonna get banned. That's all they to it. They need to go ahead and ban him but yeah, he need to get banned. Ain't no
all
bust about it.
You were all about it until I was unaware of these two bets. Both of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying because he said it. I didn't see that part, and then he said he's unaware. Motherfucker, how you sending $5,000 to your homeboys? Talking about you was unaware to a bet. If I send $5,000 to you, Damon, and you Justin, I'm gonna know all about my damn bets. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna know every penny of that bet.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
when it's over.
but now, with that being said, if I'm in Indiana, Justin, you in Arizona, I send you $5,000, and I say, hey, Justin, put these bets for me. There is no way 100% sure just for me to say, Justin, you 100% acted on my behalf only on the props I sent you now. Because you can always put one in there that you want to put in there, right?
Hey, Jonathan, you're not confirming the bet. You just go get someone $5,000. Go. I hope you did what I said.
I'm just saying, Justin. There's a chance.
But what's crazy is the times that he did those under pops, they hit.
The homeboy did it, the props. The homeboy did the props. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they need to go ahead and ban dog. He got a problem like this. 35 days ain't gonna fix it.
No.
Yeah,
Like I said, but
35
it's not
35
even.
days ain't gonna fix it.
I'm not even worried about him because, like I said, I already have my thoughts on him. I'm saying what you're setting up for these other players because there's going to be others who are just go, 2 games. Oh, well, that's.
Oh, and I forget which coach said it, and he said it facetiously. I'll give him that. He said it facetiously, but he said if we're going to allow him to play, then I have to do right by my players, and I'm going to bring somebody in from Vegas and teach them how to properly price bet. Because if we're only going to suspend them this much, he said, how can I tell my players who, like you said, are on the bench who need a little extra side money who ain't getting the NIL? He said, I guess I'm going to bring somebody in and teach them spreads and teach them everything the right way so they can place their bet smartly. Because he said, how am I going to tell them to stop when they know they're just going to get a slap on the wrist? And he said it facetiously, but it's just like,
this
man was expected to make more than $5 million, bro. He's the number one player in the NCAA transfer portal. And this motherfucker is wanting to ruin his career for his chances of making the NFL for over sports betting, bro.
Yep.
Sports betting.
And that's the crazy thing. You know not to do it. If you talk to any sports players, the first thing they talk about, like there's meetings on it, gambling. They talk about it. It's not like it's a secret. They have meetings. They pick it up.
But do you think this is tied into being that competitive? Because Michael Jordan had a gaming problem. He's one of the highest paid athletes ever.
I mean, Charles,
Get it out of the game. Get it out of the game.
As long as you're not doing it on your team and I don't even think you should do it on your league that you're associated with because you shouldn't even do it with the team because okay, Jonathan, you just said, okay, I'm in Alabama. You send me 5,000 to Arizona. Okay, if I play in the NFL and I got a homeboy in another team, hey dog, go down there. Hey, I need about 6 catches today. I just need 6 from you.
What?
Hey, homie, I need you to get my boy 15 yards. That's all I need. 15 yards. Hey, don't let him. So who's to say that they ain't gonna stop that? You should not bet on your league. You just shouldn't.
I'm
like
boy, you can't
let's say
catch
like
15
Puka
passes a
Nacua.
day.
Let's say Puka Nacua goes over to like AJ Brown and say, hey, bro, I need you under 95 yards, man. Just keep it under 95.
And we see how AJ Brown drops the ball. Who's to say he wasn't doing that?
Like, who was to say he wasn't doing that in the playoffs?
And they ain't blame it on Jalen. And they ain't gonna blame it on Jalen, right? Just
that's what I'm saying.
He'll drop pass.
You know what? Check his account.
Justin. Man, shut up, Justin. And now you want to talk bad about the man now. He on damn it. Get this man. What's wrong with this man? He want to talk bad about the man now.
Yeah, who would ever do that? I would never do that.
Wait a minute.
That's crazy.
He said he would never do that?
Jacob, anytime somebody turns on your team and says one bad thing, they are terrorists. Like
I'll never do that.
There's literally people on his team that he called terrorists. I mean,
that don't sound like me. That don't sound like me.
Jacob, you ever thought they just trash, bro? You ever thought they just suck ass?
Not the people on my team now. On your team, yes. Like,
Jacob.
Hey,
but
did you see what your new receiver did, Jacoby Lane, and the way he gonna wear his jersey? He ain't gonna tuck it in. He just gonna have it all the way down to his knee on the outside.
Man, that was a joke. That was a joke.
He can't. He get fined every game. He get fined every game. He did that.
Bro, let that man wear his dress, bro.
He already said he gonna bring a button to the workout to the weight room.
But I can't wait. Boy, I can't wait for football. Oh, I can't wait for it to come. 5 weeks. 5 weeks until this preseason start. All right, training.
Talking about football. Let's talk about European football or the world football. World Cup is here. Have y'all been watching the games?
America scored more goals in their first game they did in the entire World Cup last time. Just want to throw that out there.
One against Paraguay.
Another fact, since we're also talking about football and we just got off of football, Argentina scored as many points as Auburn did their last game at Bryant Denny Stadium. So just shouting that out as well. They scored 3.
But for the unique experience in Mexico, where that was the opening game. It was Mexico versus South Africa. Man, from an American standpoint, where football is not a big sport or as big as it is around the world, to be around true fans and for their own country, what an experience! Like, you really get into, okay, like this is like how it is for us watching American football. Like, this is intense. Like, they are in it for every pass, every defense, they are just in it the entire game. And I know we always are dramatic, but no, that's how they celebrate. Like, they go hard when they scored. And so to see them win and be in a part of that type of environment was a cool experience. Also, it was the most red cards ever in a World Cup game. They had 3, 2 on South Africa and 1 on Mexico. When we talk about flopping in the NBA. Them jokers die every time they get touched. I mean, it's like and they fly too. It isn't like they just drop to the ground. They are flailing. It don't matter if the play is happening right there beside them. They're going to lay on that ground until somebody blows that whistle. I think it is some of the most insane stuff. Now, some of them I can see where they're fouls, but some of them I was like, dog, it looked like your ankle just got
ripped. They rolled 20 feet away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was so confused by some of it. But man,
Hey,
it makes
speaking
you
of
want to go
that-
to a game.
No, for sure. Speaking of that, though, I saw a video, and I wish I could remember the creator's name, but he said that Shea was watching the World Cup and taking notes for next year to get better at his craft. He said the dude was like, he said, "Oh, stretchers. Why ain't we pulling out the stretchers? See, this is what we need. We need more stretchers." I was just sitting down like, and he said, and he's like, "What's wrong with my fan base? See, he lays down writhing in pain. Once he gets the call, he hops up like nothing's wrong with him. Why when I do it is his problem?" He said, "I'm just in the wrong spot." And I was like, "That's funny. That's funny, man."
Have y'all, speaking of like the World Cup, because it's over here in America. Well, a lot of the games are over here in America. Have y'all been seeing the Europeans going to like Costco and Chick-fil-A and all these
Waffle House.
places.
Yes. I went to New Orleans. I see on the way to Louisiana. I seen the sign. They said, "Welcome here, Freddie." I think one of the guys is Freddie that's going around eating shit all the
Yeah,
time.
he was the one. He was at the Auburn game and stuff because he went to Cracker Barrel, or he went to Waffle House, and he went to Waffle House, and he was sitting there like, "What is this?" And it was just like he getting a true experience, like he walking around and stuff, and he was like, "Okay," like because he had the videos of him walking around Auburn Stadium, and I don't think he was like it didn't do it, and then like seeing the Europeans too, like hearing there was a big story go around because a lot of the European teams have been training at U.S. high schools. And they were like, why are they training at schools? And then all of a sudden they're seeing the videos of where the teams are training at. And they're like, that's their high school? And it's like, yeah, because that's what America does over here. We're crazy and spend way too much money on everything. But like the fact that professional athletes are like, yeah, their high school is nice enough for us to do our training in, lets you just know the different types. And it's been blowing other people's minds. So
I
it's
would
been
have
fun. It's been
loved
interesting.
to seen the teams go to like IMG in Florida and see that that's a high school. Like I would love to see videos like that. But man,
Or the schools in Texas, my boy. When they got
Hey.
stadiums that cost $100 million.
we live out here in Arizona. We looked up last year. We were watching a high school game of a school in Nevada, and it is a college tuition to go to the high school. I mean, it is that insane of like a school that you have to have like college tuition type payments to just go to the high school. Like it would blow the Europeans' minds of how some of these schools are if they were able to go. And I didn't know they didn't know what a yellow school bus. Like I saw so many videos of them being like astonished that we actually had yellow school buses. Like I didn't know that was a thing either. But
No,
it is funny watching
I've
them look at the ingredients of our stuff too, because they're like, "What is all this?"
No, I've seen. I saw a video last night of a World Cup dude. He came for the World Cup in New York as the Knicks are winning the championship, and
His
he's like,
birthday there.
he's like, "This is crazy." He's like, "This is what America is." And
it's like
you see a bus on fire.
Of America was the Knicks winning. Like,
Yes.
Yeah,
it's downhill from there, brother. Like, anyway,
yeah.
all right. Anything else y'all want to get into before we hop off?
I got a question. All right. This is before y'all had wives and all this, okay? Because if we take into account now, it's not gonna make sense. Okay.
Jonathan's like, first of all,
you press you press this button, right? Every female is attracted to you, but even from other species.
No. All right. All right. No. Negative.
You used to have that dope, boy. I tell you that, boy. You used to have that dope. That boy on them.
I got a joke.
Okay, I got another question.
All right, because I know y'all gonna cut my joke, so I'll let you go.
100K a year. 100K a year. But for 3 seconds. No, we'll go 2 seconds. 2 seconds at a random time in the month, your clothes will disappear.
For just 2 seconds, or it comes back, and it comes back.
So, yeah, it disappears and then it comes back.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah.
Let's make it 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
100%.
It could be 30 minutes. I mean, I'm just all right. It is what it is.
I don't know, Justin. What if you at Adeline's school basketball game?
Oh yeah.
Oh damn!
So
he gonna be
it's random. You don't know when it's coming, so you can't prepare for it.
Okay, I can do 5 seconds now. I can do 5 seconds.
Because I feel like 5 seconds is enough to call the other person crazy if they see it. So like if it happens, you're like, they're like, and then your clothes come back and you're like, what's going on? What's up with you? And then you just gaslight them.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna want to go like on a show and just be like acting, and then it happens, and then act like the entire audience like, what are y'all talking about? Like, are y'all weird?
Yeah, I'll do it. All right, I got a joke for y'all. Y'all ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Deuces, guys.
We are out of here. See y'all.
And we want to say we appreciate all the views and hear stuff here lately. I feel like we're starting to hear a little bit of a peak. So we appreciate y'all coming through. I think we hit our highs 3 weeks ago. Last week we hit triple digits again. So keep it coming.
Appreciate
guys.
y'all.